Hey y'all, we're still in front of Starbucks. Honey Grow, beautiful soul. Extremely blessed to have her. It's my baby, and I love when she does that. It's so cute. So, Jack in the Box. It's not a shocker, I guess, but every Jack in the Box I've gone to, there's always been something weird going on. It is Calitard, California, so it's a third world shithole. But yeah, the one up in Crescent City when I took Honey up to the coast, up above Trinidad. Crescent City is way up there. But we played. I just like to see her wiggle butt play in the sand. I'm doing everything that I couldn't do when I was working all the time because I never had any time. So I'm trying to get back to work. So I'm just enjoying as much as I can with her. So and we just try to stay positive vibes. PAW, sensitive vibes. But so yeah, it's fun, and so that's 10 o'clock at night. Machete swinging dude saying he's gonna kill everybody in the drive-through, and then the police roll by 3 to 5 minutes later, and there's more to the story, but basically, yeah. So and then the one in Red Bluff, uh, this chick does this every day. I guess goes in the Jack in the Box in the lobby and just screams at everybody and just asks everybody or something, tweak her or whatever. And then the police come, escort her out, and then they all leave. Like four of them come, then they leave. Then she comes over to. We were in on the white vehicle that we have. She's banging on the. I'm standing outside, and Honey's in the vehicle, our vehicle. She's banging on my passenger side window, saying, "Let me in, give me a ride." And I go, "No, my pup's in there." She's all, "You have more room in there." I go, "Well, not for you." And then so finally she left, and then she goes over to this other guy, banging on his window to let her in his truck. And then the one over here in Corning, that's usually pretty good. It's pretty quiet, but I don't know that guy. Yeah, it's just constant, and and then before that, I helped that chick that said she was 6 weeks pregnant, and I think she lied because some other stuff she was telling me, but I made room and actually went and traded out our other vehicle to go get this vehicle, took her up there, you know, ended up buying her a milkshake because she said she didn't have any. She wanted a milkshake, but then when we got to the window, she had no money, and I was like, so, um, but and then just she probably wasn't even pregnant, honestly. And I gave her a ride up there, and it's cost me money and gas, but I've been kind of like nobody. Well, very rare will somebody help. More so, a woman is going to get help than a guy. It's just so true. Honey and I, we I don't ask for help. It's just like I mean I figure it out. And I helped a lot of people over the years, and I just like to look at it as I don't film it, and um, it's just the right thing to do. But then, I've been taken advantage of, and I realize that, enabling these people doing it. But my ex said, um, well, after she said that she hopes I suffer, um, and all I did was love her and took care of her kids, and and then my bipolar, because I didn't self care, I just worked all the time, and my brother disappeared in '84. He's never been found, but he tried killing us like Michael Myers, and they gave him Ritalin, just made him even worse, and it was very toxic. My whole family's toxic. They're a bunch of narcissists, and yeah, they got a bunch of money. That's cool for them. I don't give a fuck. But I've had a lot of exciting adventures. A lot of stuff that I can't. I just the biggest thing is they put me on the wrong meds. Fuck you, big pharma, and I'll never go on meds again after that because should be I shouldn't be here, honestly, for what I did to myself, and I don't even tell people that story anymore because it's horrific. And people hear it and they go, oh my God. And yeah, and you know, the thing is too, it's like, you know, the football player, the 24-year-old that, you know, I guess you can't say killed. You got to say himself, unalived himself, you know, suicide. You can't say any of this shit, you know, on TikTok because they'll block it, but they let all this disgusting shit on there. And it's important. I mean, and it shouldn't be just a month for that. People need help, you know, and they go on the wrong meds. Like they put me on the wrong meds, and that just enhanced not wanting to be here. And Honey just had puppies, and I was there for the puppies, and I love Honey Girl. She's my baby. I mean, she's my dogs are beautiful souls, man. That's just the way it is. And people are not. People are fucking horrible. They're the most dangerous creatures on this planet, and they'll use you and abuse you, and they'll throw you away like refuse. You know, it's just like you're trash, and everybody knows this. You know, and you're either the one being thrown away or you're throwing away people, but it's wrong. And the thing is, if somebody that has some kind of fame, you know, if this happens to somebody, regular people, everyday people, they don't give a shit about, you know, it's like, and the thing is, people don't care when you're alive. And if you have any money when you're gone, they just want your money. They throw all your shit out. You know, people don't give a shit about people. I'm sick and tired of hearing about the American people. The government doesn't give a fuck about anybody, you know? And, you know, it's just true. And they need to give people more help. They need to not give handouts but hand ups, you know, just help them out. And people just walk by people, and you don't understand that a physical or a mental problem, you'll be the same way, and then you're going to not get help. Even if you've helped people. Like, honestly, I've helped tons of people, and just because I like to do that. But I mean, does it get returned? No, because I do it unconditionally. That's unconditional. But people start taking more and more advantage of you, and I realize that, you know, that was putting me more in a hole, and here I'm trying to get better, and then it just comes at you even more. So I realized that I was, you know, enabling others to keep doing that only because I thought I saw some good, and there is no good. Some people just want to do bad, and that's the reality of fucking life. There's people that will just, and that's on my side of the family, you know, and even my exes. I mean, and then, you know, I'm made to be the bad person. Well, you know what? I'm a bad person because I stopped helping. I'm a bad person because I don't want any contact with my family. And people, I don't give a shit if people, I told the chick I was talking to, I go, I really don't care. I go, I have my dog and I'm enjoying our time together because, you know, who knows how long, you don't know how long you have. And, you know, I hit restart 4-5 years ago, whatever. And it just, every day is like just trying to survive even more. And what gets me the most is they don't help people here that are legal. They help all the illegals. They give them all this shit. They take all the work. I've been called a racist, a Nazi, all this fucking shit. And they can all fuck off. Fuck all those motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. They can fuck off. And TikTok can fuck off too. They're a bunch of motherfuckers. And the whole thing is just do the fucking right thing and leave a good legacy. How hard is that? Well, obviously it's really hard for some people to do. Anyways, hey, I guess I had something to say, Dre.